create a poll. Do you like AI? And yes, no. Okay. So we'll add this in here, little poll. All right, we should be good. So guys, welcome to another live stream. It is Sunday. What time is it right now? 11:48. So I want to come on this live stream to talk about Sora AI. So if you do not know what Sora AI is, I would definitely recommend you to look it up, but also to just kind of download the app and see what Sora AI is able to do. So if you're unfamiliar, Sora AI is pretty much an AI app where you can generate any video. Like I'm talking about, you put in a prompt and you say, make a video about this person dancing on a mountain. And what's crazy is the video is so realistic. Like, I'm not saying it's perfect, because definitely you can tell sometimes that it is AI, but the fact that within a minute it can generate a video like this is scary. And I think what's really scary about it is the fact that if you think about it, this is like the first generation of Sora. And I think maybe 5, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, how are we going to tell what is real versus what is not real? And that kind of begs the question with AI. And what's really scary about AI is the things that people can do with AI and how it's going to impact our world. So something that I've already noticed, especially with AI, is with content creators. So a lot of content that I'm seeing on TikTok, on YouTube, is all very AI generated, and they get a ton of views. So what's crazy is people can now become, wealthy on YouTube, on these social media platforms, by using TikTok or by using Sora videos, which is scary. It's very, very scary. And I do think it's definitely very dangerous. I think it's a very cool device or cool application. I think Sora is really interesting, but it definitely is a very dangerous thing. And there's already been videos that people have created using prompts that definitely are, not right. So yeah, it's kind of insane. I downloaded the app last night, and because I got like a link. So apparently right now they're only doing invite only for Sora. So I got this invite link and I put it in, and using it, when I generated some prompts, it was really scary. Like I put in a prompt and I was like, make a video about a guy holding an iPhone and chucking it down a mountain. Within 30 seconds, it generated this insane high quality video. And it's scary because the fact that, hi Manthan, thank you for stopping by. It's scary that AI can literally generate a video that quickly. And I don't know. And I think like 5 years down the line, are we even going to be able to tell the difference between what's real and what's not? Hello, Shibo. Thank you for stopping by. No, I'm not Jewish. But yeah, it's really, really scary. And some people have already, like, and I think this is the thing, is like, I think AI should be a tool that people use to, again, like technology, the whole point of technology is to, I guess, maybe make your life better, to make it easier, to be more efficient. Hey bro, where are you from? From the United States of America. If you guys could like the live stream, I'd really appreciate it. I really appreciate if you guys could like the video. Even subscribing would be super, super supportive, so thank you. But yeah, AI is definitely really interesting. I like AI. I think it's a great tool, and I don't think it's going to go away. Like, I don't think AI is just going to be gone, but I do think it's really important that the creators of these AI apps are really, really focused on security and making sure that, AI doesn't take over. Let's see. Why is gun culture in USA increasing day by day? There's always been guns in the United States. Maybe make it live better instead of begging for likes. I'm not begging for likes. I'm just asking to like. AI will make us unemployed. Keeks, thank you for stopping by. I think certain jobs are definitely gonna, like, there's gonna be massive layoffs. I think one of the jobs, in my opinion, that people are going to, like, definitely lose is people who are, like, on the phones all the day. So whenever you have like customer service reps, I think all that is going to be replaced by AI, because then you can just talk to an AI voice that is probably going to respond better, can just answer any question that you have a lot faster. Again, you're not going to have to pay people crazy, like, not that they're getting paid a crazy amount, but I think it's going to be easier to do that. But AI never take our feelings, so I don't think so they'll replace. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, a lot of businesses are going to look to use AI rather than just hiring employees, which I think is really wrong. I think it's important that we keep, like, people keep jobs and that people are able to work, because that's how money comes back into the economy. Like, that's how businesses survive, is you get paid a salary and then you spend your money. And if that doesn't happen, then yeah. OpenAI should hire this, let's see what you said. So, cool, deep insight. I know you're insulting me, but let's see. OpenAI should hire this unemployed small live streamer instead of. So, number one, I am employed. Number two, I definitely am more successful than you. And number three, why are you even in the live stream? So, you're taking time out of your day to come and comment on my live stream. So, if anything, what are you doing? Zachary Eater, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. But yeah, Sora AI is pretty crazy. I've been watching a lot of videos that AI has generated, and it's honestly insane. I'm looking forward to, yeah, AI takes over. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Your calm demeanor is impressive. Thank you. Please explain about the thinking of other people towards Indians. So you're a YouTuber and you want real, genuine ideas about what people actually think about their behavior. Please be real. In terms of Indian culture, I think they're definitely a very rising country. I mean, where I live, there's a big Indian population. A lot of them have some pretty high position jobs, so you're definitely doing it right. Hello, ELP, thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Akash, for that comment. Jonathan, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. But yeah, AI is really scary. It's scary, but it's good. And I don't know. And I think, like, AI is just going to keep getting better. And, like, in those movies, like, I'm trying to think of a movie, like iRobot, or even like Terminator. Like, when you see these videos, obviously it's like a movie, but when you see these videos where like AI becomes, it's like robots and they're trying to take over the world, like, that's honestly, I know, like, this sounds crazy, but it's honestly a possibility when you really think about it. Like, when you really think about the fact that a robot, which already exists, like Tesla has already created robots, could literally take over and just start taking people out. Like, it's true. I mean, Tesla has already released a robot that can, and even Boston Dynamics, they make crazy robots. Thank you, the Nav Experience, Glorious T, thank you, Dinesh, thank you. How's that possible? Yeah, Elon Musk told this one, AI will be the most dangerous thing in the future. Yeah, I think it's definitely very dangerous, but Boston Dynamics, if you haven't heard of them, they are a company, again, in Massachusetts. They make some of the highest quality robots that can do these crazy things, like, just doing many different things. They can dance, they can run. There's like these robot dogs that can run incredibly fast. There's, robots that can do the jobs in a warehouse. So it's pretty crazy that robots can already do these things. And then when you think about AI, and having these AI chips that are in these robots, like, we're definitely coming to a point where robots are going to be a large part of our society. And I would not be surprised if within the next 20 years, you're just going to see robots walking around. Like, I would not be surprised with that. Are you Mexican? No, I'm not. Are you scared of ICE deporting? So let's see your channel here, because you want to talk all this crap. So you joined 15 years ago. You only have 5 subscribers. So I don't know, man. And yeah, you're getting put in a timeout. I'll see you later, bro. All right. So from India, time to invoke. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. Dang, I timed that guy for 86,000 seconds. That's crazy. But yeah, it's it's kind of insane, and I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, I do use AI. Like, I'm not saying that I don't use AI and that I don't think AI is good, but it's scary to think that if AI is in it's scary to think that if AI is in the wrong hands of people who are dangerous and people that, want to use AI for bad things, that they're able to do this stuff. We watch sci-fi robotic movies, we feel this one in future these movies will become real. I honestly agree. Like, I think people always thought like, oh, that would never happen, but it's like, how do we know that? How do we know that AI and robots just wouldn't want to take over? Like, because you can essentially program AI to think whatever it wants to think. Like, if they wanted the motive and the thought process to be like to take over the world, they probably could do that. What's Fraud? Thank you for stopping by. What's your take on Cars 2? I haven't watched Cars in a very long time, but thank you for asking. I think Cars 1 was better than Cars 2, but yeah, it's my opinion. Fraud? What does that mean? But yeah, pretty crazy. So yeah, another thing. So I ordered the iPhone 17 Pro. It's gonna be coming. It says on Tuesday. I'm excited for that. I got the silver. Did not get the orange. I wasn't really a fan of the orange, so decided not to get that. We have to protect the nuclear warhead from AI. I mean, that is a very good point. There's a movie called War Games. It was made in the 80s, and Matthew Broderick was in it. And the movie is pretty much about how this AI machine decides to like start a nuclear war, and they just have to like stop it. And the only way they can stop it is by like using a code that the creator made. And it's like, dude, that could definitely happen someday. Let's see, bro. What was your subject in college? I mean, in which stream did you study marketing? Robert, thank you for stopping by. What color do you like, white, blue, or black? Preferably, I think the white color was the best. I think black is like, okay, but I didn't understand with the pros. Why didn't they have a black color for the pros? They did orange, they did blue, and then they did silver. And I don't get why are they not doing black? Like, I think black would have been a way better color than orange. And I think, people can choose whatever they want. I'm not saying they can, but I don't really understand why orange was like the big color. I don't think it looks that great. Let's see, bro. These lives are crazy. There's kids just putting bands on a watermelon. All right, that's insane. That's crazy. Do you play any video games? I don't. I actually watch people play video games. I watch live streamers play video games like GTA. I'm excited for GTA 6. I have to say, I've waited so long for GTA 6. I love Rockstar, like all the games that they've made. Red Dead Redemption is up there and one of the best games I've ever played. So I have really high hopes for GTA 6, and I'm highly considering, prior to that game coming out, I want to get like a setup where I can play it and make videos on GTA 6, maybe become like a GTA 6 person. But yeah, I definitely feel like prior to that game coming out, I need to get like a better laptop so I can live stream and just show you guys, because I think that game is going to be the biggest game of all time. So, I mean, I'm really excited for that. GTA 6 is going to be better than everyone ever imagined. I agree. Old school video games like Mario, Mega Man. I played a lot of Mario, Super Mario 64, a lot on the Nintendo 64. Other Mario games, I played some on the Game Boy, but Super Mario 64 was definitely my favorite game in terms of the Mario franchise. I'm addicted to playing League of Legends on PC. I've never played League of Legends. I know it's a really popular game. I just never played it. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. I just never played it. Yeah, GTA 6, I'm like so excited for. Like, I'm legitimately really excited to play that game. And I think it's going to be the biggest game of all time. And I can't imagine what the online gameplay is going to be like. But the fact, how long has it been? Didn't GTA 6 or GTA 5 came out, I think, in 2000. was it 2012 when it came out? 2013? It was like 2012. So how long is it? No, actually, is that true? It might. Is that true though? No, I don't think it was 2012. When was it? Would you buy a setup for GTA 6 or a console? I probably would do a setup because if I wanted to live stream, it would be a lot easier to have a PC that I could live stream from. So I probably would do that, and then I would get like a really nice monitor and obviously have a desk. So it would cost a bit of money, but I've always wanted to have a nice PC. I probably would customize it myself. Get like a really nice NVIDIA chip and do that kind of thing. Why is Siri ass? All right, calm down. Yeah, I'm really excited for that game. Okay, hear me out. I think GTA 6 is going to be really expensive. Like, I think they're going to charge a lot of money for the game, which everyone knows they're going to pay money for GTA 6. It is definitely, GTA 5 again was insane, but I think this game, I don't think, there will ever be a bigger game than GTA 6. I'm just being honest with you. I think the hype for it is bigger than anything. When I go on all these social media posts, people are like, oh, this happened before GTA 6 comes out. Like, people are so hyped for it. So yeah, I think if you're a content creator or just like a gamer, this is like something you should be so excited for. GTA 6 is probably gonna be $80 to $90. Yeah, I wouldn't be so. And I also think they're gonna do like a unlimited edition or something, or ultimate edition. So I'm sure there's gonna be some that are like crazy expensive, but it's gonna be epic. The map is apparently really huge. There's buildings you can go into a lot more. I mean, yeah, graphics are obviously very different from when they were, and even those graphics back then were really good. So crazy, man, crazy. And they've kept this, if you think about it, they've been working on this for 10 plus years. So I mean, any game that you've spent 10 plus years working on, a decade, I mean, there's very high hopes for it. So I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm like so pumped for it. Like, I know I keep saying that, but I'm so pumped for that game because it's just gonna be epic. Like, I played the entire story mode. Online, I played a bunch. I wasn't a huge fan of the online because I felt like it was really glitchy and like, I don't know, some of the missions in the beginning were not great. I know they changed a lot of it, but yeah. I'm not Mexican, so I'm a U.S. citizen. What's going on, Lee? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I'm not, I don't know what you mean by calling ICE. I'm a U.S. citizen. But yeah, really pumped for that. Pumped for the new iPhone that's coming in the mail. And then I also recently I've been watching videos on the Meta Ray-Bans, so like those glasses that you put on and you can see a screen and you can like use a wristband to control actions on there. It's really interesting. It's pretty expensive, I have to say, which is kind of like paying $800 to $900 on a pair of glasses is kind of ridiculous. But then when you consider how much money the Apple Vision Pro was, it's kind of like, well, definitely is a better deal. So yeah, yeah, $800. You said we all know you hopped on the southern border. Okay. Yeah, so I went to the Apple store the other day and I asked if I could try out the Apple Vision Pro, and they're like, you need an appointment. And no one was using it. So I'm like, why do I need an appointment if I'm here? And they were like, that's just what we do. So I go online, I look up if there's an appointment. It's like next week. I was like, all right, I'm not doing that. And then I went to see the Meta Ray-Bans because they actually have some stores where you can like look at them. They were like, yeah, try them out. I'm like, okay. So they're crazy. I have to say, it's definitely a crazy device. Again, I do think $800 is kind of expensive for glasses. So, I mean, I don't know. But I guess as a content creator, it could be kind of nice because you get to have that camera on there. But yeah, 800 for a pair of glasses is pretty insane, to be honest. So not sure if I would actually do that, but I guess we'll see. Of course, someone is doing mowing in their lawn nearby, but Yeah, pretty crazy. The Meta, I don't know if anyone like invests in stocks in here, but Meta's been going crazy on the stock market. Like they're super expensive. So yeah, I guess we'll see. But there's so much. This is a huge year for tech. I feel like technology this year is going crazy. If you think about everything that is like coming out, like you have Tesla self-driving cars, which I've actually experienced that. You have 7 Ethereum. Wow. Personally, I think if you've made money off of it, you should sell. But at the same time, you don't know if it's gonna blow up like how Bitcoin did. So it's tough. I mean, I guess the question is, are you in dire need of money? Because if you are, then I would do it. But yeah. Oh, my friend Christoph. You know, Christoph, I have something special for you. You ready? Goodbye, Christoph. I'll see you. Navdeep, thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate the support. Yeah, I just timed him out for 86,000. You have 50K. I mean, yeah, it's really up to you. I mean, if you need the money, I guess do it. If you don't, then don't do it. Bro Tato, thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I guess if you need the money, take it. If you don't, just hold on to it. You form, I don't know what that means. But yeah, it's pretty much it. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, so back to like technology. So self-driving cars. I sat in a Tesla Cybertruck. It's not mine, but it was a friend of ours that let us like take the car for a spin. And you literally put in your destination and the car will just drive. Like you do have to like look like you're looking out, but you don't have to touch anything. You can just sit back and the car will drive you, which is crazy. And it knows when to stop, it knows when to turn. It will go, it's crazy. I've never seen something like it before. So I don't know. Then I consider like, would I want to get a Tesla down the line? Because they are really cool. I think electric vehicles are awesome. But what worries me is like when you hear these things about the battery not working and all that stuff. So yeah. Let's see. Excuse me. Can you stop being so handsome? Okay, thank you. You're from India. I'm actually going to be traveling to India in 2026 for a wedding. So I believe I'm going to stay in Rajasthan, I think is the name. That's where the wedding is. So pretty crazy. It's going to be a really, really long flight. Kind of nervous about it, to be honest. But yeah, I'll be traveling there. So pretty crazy. But yeah, the whole Tesla self-driving cars is wild. I even saw a video Tesla released. When they like manufacture the cars, when the car is done being like when it's on the line and they build the car will self-drive itself out of the lot and then park it, which is crazy. What do you think of EV and engine vehicles? I mean, the thing is, you can't go wrong with an engine vehicle because, again, I think it's a lot more reliable in the sense because, like, you can get gasoline. It's been proven, cars last a very long time, 300,000 miles plus on, like, Toyotas and things like that. But then with EVs, it's like, is it better for the world? Maybe. But also, when you think of EVs and just the technology that's also in the cars, it is pretty insane. So I don't know. I think they're really exciting. I haven't taken that step to do it. And I think if I got an EV, it obviously would be a Tesla. I know Rivian makes really good cars too, but I definitely would get a Tesla. The Cybertruck is way too expensive, and I also think it's kind of too big. Nice name, but hello. I know you wanted me to read that out, but nice name. But yeah, I think Teslas are awesome. But I don't think they've reached the mass market in the sense of like everyone's going to buy a Tesla. I think a lot of people do own Teslas, but I don't think Teslas have become that car that people are going to go out and buy. Because I know in America, the main brands that people buy is obviously Toyota, it's Honda. I'd probably say Toyota, Honda, and you see a lot of Hyundais because they're obviously a cheaper vehicle, but Toyota in the US is definitely a very, very well reputable brand. But you don't like AI, why get a Tesla, mixed signals? I mean, yeah, that's the thing, is like, it's not that I don't like AI, I'm just kind of like, I'm very cautious of it. But then when you experience the vehicle, it's very like, it's really crazy. I don't know how to describe it. You look like my brother. He was in the army. I miss him so much. Well, thank you for your brother who was in the army, supporting our country. I appreciate it. Shout out to all the veterans, people in the army, all them. Shout out to you. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I think Teslas are cool. I do think they're a little overpriced, if I'm being honest with you. I do think the price is a little bit high, but I guess, hey, who's the Russian army? Wow, so you're Russian then. For me, it's shifting gears, hearing rev sounds, man. Probably next 10 years, I would miss those. Yeah, I mean, the feeling of a gasoline engine and putting your foot on, the pedal, I don't know if they'd ever be able to replicate that. Because the thing with EVs, what people really like about them is they accelerate incredibly fast. Like you can go 0 to 60 in under like 4 seconds, 3 seconds. But again, the feeling of like those old, just engines in general, especially older cars, when you just hear that sound and gasoline, it is pretty cool. And especially bikes as well, like Harley Davidsons. I mean, they're epic. Like they're epic. So I don't think gas engines are ever going to go away, but it's also like that, that's the problem. But again, I think the big question, one, just circling back to AI, but like in general, is rather than like getting rid of things, I think we should accept that there are changes that are going to happen and not say like, let's get rid of something, but kind of hear more options if people want them. So that's kind of thing. I also noticed when I was in a Tesla, so not when I was doing the self-driving, but when I was driving the Cybertruck, it's interesting because when you put your foot on the pedal, it will go, but when you take it off, the car will start to like brake, which I didn't know that was a thing. So it's very different than a normal car. It's like you'll accelerate, you take your foot off the pedal and it will slow down. And I didn't know that EVs do that. Maybe it's just a Tesla thing, but yeah. There's a startup in India called Ultraviolet Bikes. Have a look at it. It's purely EV. Interesting. I've never owned a motorcycle. I've also never gotten on one. I think electric bikes are really cool. I know in the United States, what's going on, Jay? I think you were stopping by. Bothers me how hackable that stuff is. Smart house, car, wallet, keys, all taken by some click. Yeah, I mean, it's true. From India, I think you were stopping by. Yeah, I mean, that's a worry too, is like with all this technology and literally having your car being controlled by, servers or AI. It's kind of crazy when you think about if hackers could get into that, it's like you're kind of screwed. And also, another problem with the self-driving, I know people are going to be like, oh, but it works, is what if that just stops working? Like, I'm being honest, what if it stops working? And you're not paying attention? Like, that would cause a major accident. So it's really like, I don't know. I think driving people, it's pretty crazy, but yeah. You're all good, bro. You're all good. But yeah, it's, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I think the best Tesla model, like if I were to get one, would probably be Tesla Y, I think. They were some by from the Philippines, man. I love Philippines, like just Filipino food. It's great. The culture, incredibly nice people. Just software and EV, no mechanics needed in near future. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty insane. Tesla has this thing called like the cyber taxi, where literally it's a taxi without a driver, and it'll literally pull up to your house. You get in the car, and it will just self-drive you, which is crazy. Bro, you're in my Indian feed. That's wild. That is wild. I wonder why I'm in the Indian feed. But hey, shout out to India. I appreciate it. I'm getting a lot of the Indian audience, so thanks for stopping by. That's kind of funny. That makes me laugh. That I'm in the Indian YouTube feed, so that's funny. But yeah, we'll always need lithium miners. Yeah, I mean, so the thing is, with all this technology that comes out, a lot of the parts that are needed are, metals that are on Earth. So yeah, I mean those jobs can't go away. These people need them. So that'll be interesting. And then I watched this video of Elon Musk talking about SpaceX and kind of their timeline of what they want to accomplish within the next 5, 10 years, 20 years. And they are fully committed to creating a sustainable ecosystem, and also civilization on Mars, which is crazy. Would you guys go to Mars? Is that something that you guys would do? Would you not? I find it really interesting. I mean, I don't think for me I would want to go to a different planet. But yeah, I don't think I would travel to a different planet and start a civilization. I don't think that's, at least for when I was born, I don't think that is something I would want to do. I guess for future generations, they get to live on a different planet, so crazy. Mahadi, thank you for stopping by. Where are you from? I'm from the United States of America, so that is where I'm from. But yeah, greetings from Indonesia. Thank you. Your country makes so many things, so shout out to you, Indonesia. Your company manufactures so many things, and then United States just takes credit for it, so sorry. You want 1,000 RS? What does that mean? But thank you for stopping by. Is it Manveer? Is that how you say your name? Manveer? Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. I have a question for India. Why not just get more trains? Going to work isn't a combat sport. What do you think is better, Gemini or ChatGPT? Thank you for stopping by, Michael. I do think ChatGPT is better considering all the other functions that it has. But when you think about Gemini and how it integrates into Google, that is pretty huge. But I think currently right now, ChatGPT is the best AI software, in my opinion. Notification, interesting name. You're an Indian citizen. Hello with the Rockets. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, pretty interesting. Getting a lot of people from the East. Really interesting. Really interesting. Really interesting. Bro, what do your opinion on DeepSeek? I don't even know what DeepSeek is. DeepSeek? Are you trying to have me say something? What does that even mean? I don't know. Maybe I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't really know what you're talking about, to be quite honest. It's a green screen? Oh, I didn't know you could do a green screen on here. That's pretty crazy. You can do a green screen on a live stream? No way. Really? I had no idea that was a feature. That's pretty insane, actually. You can do a green screen. Wow. I did not know that. Wow, that is actually really cool. I did not know you could do that. You prefer Gemini because it can be accessed via pop-up. Interesting. Okay. So let me look at the poll, actually, because I haven't read this. So do you like AI? 38% said yes, 62% said no. That's out of 37 votes. Interesting. In Australia, you can wrestle crocodiles. In India, we wrestle for train seats. Different sports, same spirit. That's funny. I'll give you credit for that one. That's pretty funny. The Indian population, I heard, is really high in India. And I heard that there's a very big difference in the wealth gap in India. I mean, it's the same in the United States, but I heard in India it's very different. You're either the elite and you're incredibly wealthy, or you're dirt poor in India. You said, I like you, potato. Have you heard a song? Okay. But yeah, before I go, if you guys could leave a like on the live stream or even subscribe, I'd really appreciate the support. Thank you for everyone stopping by. I try to live stream either every day, every 2 days, things like that. I make a lot of tech content, different stuff, but I enjoy doing live streams. So yep. And again, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate everyone. And if you have the notifications on, you'll be able to see when I go live again. So hope everyone has a very great day. Enjoy and take care.